you know you make me float. Boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, 'cause you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we're going to be doing a story time. As you can tell by the title, this story time is about the time I got drunk for the first time, y'all. And I just wanted to tell this story time because I always think it's funny, and it's one of the memories of the pandemic that I look back fondly on because I just can't believe I really did that to myself. So let's get into the story time, right? So like I said, this was at the beginning of the pandemic. I'm talking about very beginning. So me and my cousins was just doing any and everything to pass the time. Like literally, it got to a point where, y'all, literally I started walking 3 miles a day just because I was just that bored out of my mind. Like I was just tired of being in the house and, you know, going out in a mess. Like, you know, you only was supposed to go out when you needed to. So it was just kind of like, dang, like I'm tired of being in the house. So anyway, something that me and my cousin always do, like a tradition. We don't really get to do it anymore because I don't sleep over as much as I used to. But anyways, we had this tradition where anytime I would come over for like a holiday break and whatnot, I would you know, drink with her, right? So we would always drink wine, any type of wine, like whether it was something that I sent her, like, oh, I seen this new brand, or it was something that she sent me, like, oh, I tried this with my friends, whatever, or I want to try it with you. So this night was nothing too different, right? So prior to this night, like I said, I had never been drunk before, and the most I had ever been was tipsy. And you know, during the pandemic, every Sunday, because like I said, I was staying with my cousins at the time, and so every Sunday we would do like a little fish fry, and we would, you know, take shots and stuff, and I would get tipsy and whatnot, but I never was drunk. So this one night we over there drinking, okay? Like I'm talking about, we going glass for glass. Typically how we would do it is, if like say I'm drinking up my drink and her drink's still full, we'd be like, bro, how am I almost done and you not? So then the other person start, you know, trying to drink to catch up to you. So then before you know it, you done finished like 2-3 bottles. And typically we would drink, like I said, maybe like 2 bottles, but this night we drank 3, right? So I'm not feeling any different. I'm feeling extra giggly. I'm just happy. I'm in a good mood. We having a good time. So we go and we run upstairs, and she pull out Twister and start playing some music, and we just over there having a good old time, cackling, y'all, like cackling. It's me, her brother, and her sister, and we just having a good old time laughing. So then her brother, he go downstairs and go get us some shots and bring up a bottle of champagne. Mind you, like I said, we was drinking wine, and he gonna bring us rum shots and, like I said, a bottle of champagne. So I always, you know, heard about mixing and whatnot, but I didn't think nothing of it. So I took the rum shot, cool. Then I decided to take the champagne, and we was drinking it, and it was nasty. I do not like champagne. I know it was a popular drink amongst people, especially at weddings, but I said, yeah, champagne is not it. We're gonna have something else at the wedding. I don't know. But anyways, so we sipping on it, right? Champagne hot as heck, so we didn't really sip too much of it, but we drank some, right? So we in a good mood, y'all. Next thing I know, everything started to, you know, just come rushing in at once. I just was like, oh, I'm feeling kind of nauseous. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm over there sitting in the bathroom, right? So I'm sitting in the bathroom, and I'm just talking to my cousins, and I'm just rambling on, just saying any and every dang thing. So my cousin, I'm over here telling her, like, oh my gosh, like, I got a confession. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this whole time I thought you was like, I thought you was a little, you know, gay or something, because, you know, you play basketball, and like, no shade, but like, I don't know why, like, I just low-key got them vibes. And she was like, bro, like, what the heck are we talking about? Like, what? Like, and then I was over there crying about Drake, because if y'all don't know, I'm a huge Drake fan. So I was over there crying about Drake because this is when he had like around the time when he had first got his baby mom pregnant, and I was like, oh my god, he got this lady pregnant, and you know I can't believe it because I you know I'm so delusional. I ain't never thought he was gonna have a baby and stuff, because then now I just make it real that I ain't gonna never be with him. So I just over there rambling on and stuff, and my cousins are literally kikiing at me, y'all. Like I'm talking about crying, laughing. So like I said, they crying, laughing as I'm just rambling on. So as the night continues, slowly one by one we start to, you know, get ready for bed, right? Y'all, I just was feeling so crazy. I remember at one point I woke up in the middle of the night, literally as soon as I sat up, I threw up. Like I'm talking about literally immediately. Y'all, like this was playing no games, okay? And I was feeling horrendously sick. It was to the point that like I was sick for 3 days. I had the worst headache for 3 days. And then what made it worse is that the only thing that triggered the headache was the smell of coffee. And I love my auntie down. Love my auntie down. But one thing about her, she loved black coffee. Like my aunt will drink straight up just black coffee straight out the pot, okay? So she also liked her coffee extra strong. So imagine you already not feeling too good. You kind of got a headache, and then you just smelling strong black coffee throughout the house. Anytime I smelled it, it just made me nauseous. And y'all, I literally didn't eat for 3 days. Literally. But I just was like, I won't ever do this again, which was obviously a lie. I feel like that's any person, anytime they get drunk or whatever, that's the first thing they love to say is, I'm never drinking again. I ain't gonna never do this again. It's a lie, because you end up doing it again, and then you start thinking the same thing, like, didn't I tell myself I wasn't gonna do this again? And then you do it again. So yeah, like that was my little story time. I hope y'all enjoyed. I thought it was funny because during the pandemic, I'm not gonna lie, them first few months I was very depressed because I'm an extrovert. So it was just hard being in the house all the time. So it was just fun to, like, you know, cut loose every once in a while and just do something that I never did before. But I will say I'm not promoting unsafe drinking, especially because, you know, in the state of the world today, you know, you should want to take your health seriously and not binge drink and whatnot. And you should know your limits, which I now as an adult know my limits, because of course I was an adult when I was drinking, but I was a lot younger. So I feel like now I know my limits. I know how to handle myself, and typically I know when I'm gonna get drunk. Like I know how many shots or how many drinks and whatnot, and so I really try to limit myself, especially when I'm in public, just because it's not safe. I typically am a person to drink in the house just because, like I said, I know my limits. I'm a lightweight. TT can't handle the hard stuff, so I gotta be in a crib when I'm doing that. But with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed that story time. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. I will see you guys later. Peace out, Girl Scout.